1-800-449-8255. Hawaii, Dan, you're on the Savage Nation. Go ahead, please.
Mike, when I was in my teenage years, I was a hardcore, raging, hateful liberal. At 20 years of age, my dad...
Well, you're not alone at that. It was probably the guava that you were eating from the jungle floor.
You never know. But at 20 years old, my dad bought me Liberalism is a Mental Disorder, and I reluctantly read it, and it changed my worldview. It took me a couple times. I didn't want to read it, but it was just such a well-written book. It made me laugh out loud. And
wow, so my book changed your philosophy. A lot of good it did you in Hawaii. Look what you have now.
I know. We're rooting for...
How does that welfare state survive? What does it live on? Federal grants, isn't that true?
That and tourism. It used to be sugarcane, and now it's...
Well, the two biggest employers in Hawaii are tourism and the military. And yet you have leftist fools in Hawaii who attack the tourist industry and the military. You have to ask them what would they live on if they ever succeeded in taking the state as a nation. What in the hell would they survive on? What do these fools know about making a dime? Nothing. Most of them have never earned a nickel on their own.
That's true, but I'm 24 years old. I'm the only person I know who listens to the Savage Nation. I hope my dad listens so I can thank him for getting me that book.
Well, at least in years to come, you'll be glad that you and your father, had an accord and can get along. I really appreciate that. Thank you for calling the Savage Nation.